Hi, there's a shadow on me. Hello, hello, hello. The gorgeous guy in Ilan, Ferdman. This is Nene coming to you from Melbourne on a Saturday morning, and I shouldn't be complaining that there is sunshine coming through my windscreen at 9 o'clock in the morning. I am nearly 1 hour early for a course of mine, which is unheard of, and it happens to be the self-expression and leadership course of Landmark. And I've wanted to contact you guys since I think Tuesday this week especially, and then I thought, why not do it this way, as this is a preferred way for me, and so you can see and hear me and how everything is. So I am just reaching out to the two of you to thank you from the bottom of my heart, as always. I just stumbled across earlier this week a number of your podcasts, just hit play while I was doing a cleaning job, and the perfect podcast came through my ears without me even scheduling them. And this one in particular was, I think, Pep Talk 7 Part 2, which was your Performance Enhancing Podcast 104, I believe. And the reason I'm here is because that podcast particularly spoke to me on this day, and it was all about goal setting and what you guys wanting to achieve and how you go about doing it. And I found that there was certain phrases in that podcast which were familiar to me during my Landmark education I'm currently undertaking. And I just wanted to say, guys, thank you. I have been up and down and all around for the last 2 years, and if it wasn't for participating in your Facebook mastermind course all those months ago, it was really the beginning of an incredible journey for me. I just will never forget that very first interaction, one-on-one, so to speak, with you and Guy, and the energy that was just crazy that came through the internet, if it could, which it does, from Guy, that just something happened. And then with your Mindfluence course that we got to have a look at, started to just really do some I don't want to say damage, because it was a good kind of damage to me throughout that learnings, and then to meet Guy at Momentum Day during the Platinum event in Melbourne. And if he remembers my goodbye, I couldn't even talk, and from that point something was unlocked with me, and has taken some time to empty out, if you like, and grow. And here I am now at the self-expression and leadership course, and I just wanted to say, guys, I may be not the best marketer in the world. I certainly don't have the patience for learning it, and I am finding, I guess, what I'm supposed to be doing. And my project for the self-expression and leadership course is all about paying it forward, surprise, surprise. And I'm trying to create this massive movement to become more aware of it, and to start in just my local community, but make something massive by having a crowdfunding type of website for paying it forward, where Pay It Forward Friday once a month, the world come together eventually, and in all parts of the globe we'll just be paying it forward one Friday a month if I can make it happen. So I'm rambling, but I wouldn't be me if I wasn't. I miss you guys. It was really great. I hadn't done cleaning jobs for a while, and to have you both back in my ears for 3 hours for a good part of it was just great. And there was some others that really touched on me as well, but this one in particular, as it just talked so much about when you've got to complete something in your life, when you've got to open up different things in your life to make things actually happen, and you can't grow and you can't actually contribute to people and make a change in the world, or even in your own world, unless you start to complete all these different things. And I don't know if you can just tell by my presence, I've certainly been doing that. My father actually passed away about 3 weeks ago. I never knew him, never have a single memory of him. I have just an image, which is a half brother that I have, who apparently looks very much like him, just different coloured hair. So that would be my memory, and that's not even a memory. And it was a pretty weird time. My sisters and I all grieved differently, because my sister remembered him. She was 7 when we left. My other sister was 4 to 5, and her memories, there were no good memories. But my other sister had, remembered being called princess, along with all the horrible things. But she had such an array of memories, and then there was me, who had none. And I had this day, 2 days after he passed, where I just couldn't stop crying and feeling this emptiness and all of this kind of stuff. And I'm only telling you guys this because it was the weirdest sensation, but an amazing emptiness. And I know that if it wasn't for all the things that have happened with me over the last 2 years, I would have handled it really differently. I wouldn't have been able to help my sisters through it in the way that I now can. And I couldn't just get on with it and see it for what it is, and just what I can then move forward. So I don't know, it's like 6 minutes and I just want to keep going. So I hope you guys are well, which I'm sure you are, kicking butt and making amazing shifts in the world. I'm planning to get back into the Marketing 101 Fridays for me, if for no other reason, just to hear you too. And I love that pep talk guy. You went off on a what is it that you do? That's just, you just get carried away and you get off on a rant. And I was laughing and loving every second of it, because it was good to hear you again. So, yeah, I'm going to keep you guys, hopefully in some way, posted on what I'm up to. But I just really wanted to take this time to personally thank you for everything that you do for people. And the thing is, some people probably don't even realise what you're doing for them at the time. I mean, I felt it from the get-go, but I don't think I've ever really sort of allowed myself to thank you properly, because you opened up something, and now I'm unleashed. And by taking that next step, for all the people I heard that had done Landmark, I'm finally doing things. And it's nothing about the money, as you guys know too. And all this project I'm doing is obviously all just from my heart. And I got choked up quite this morning just thinking about the difference and the impact it could if we could do something like this. And yesterday I did some pay it forwards. I went and paid for a bunch of people's parking. It cost me a total of $9.70, and I made about 8 to 9 people's, I think 10 people's day. So I just know how easy it is. And if that means I go without something, then I go without something. But anyway, love to both of you. Thank you. I better go, and I'll see you online soon. So thanks, guys. I really, really appreciate everything you do. You both take care. Bye.